welcome everyone. In this video we're gonna be looking at Skellige new cards that were given to the faction during the Forgotten Treasures card drop. And the card we are most interested in is Magic Compass, an echo card that allows you to look at 3 cards in your deck. You play one and move others to graveyards, so a bit risky if you're hitting like triple gold, you're discarding 2 golds. This might be more of a fun deck instead of a competitive one. And yeah, since it's Echo, second time you play it, if there are less than 3 cards in your deck, you're spawning a legendary Skellige card that is not in your starting deck. And it's not create and spawn, so you see only 3 copies. You actually see all the legendaries you didn't put into your deck. So, of course we play Fuku here for consistency, but you might notice that we are playing Alchemy cards, a bunch of them, without Gedyneith. So Gedyneith, being a legendary card, is our main target. We play this card package because of that. We need to tin below 3 cards, so probably auto losing to Clock, because we won't get the Gedy. But against Clock you wouldn't get your Gedyneith anyway. It would have been a bottom card of your deck you do not have access to. We have druids, preachers, we have alchemy cards, we have Dwimviandras for Masha Truffle. And from another new card, I probably put out like multiple videos from the new expansion in the past 2 days, and most of them had Ring of Favor, if not all of them. I do like the card. It allows you to stay in the round. Not sure, maybe you can find something better, but at the moment Ring of Favor was an initial deck I've got from teammate Dinbao, so we'll give it a spin. I did add Grimace to this version of the deck, since we are playing Heatwave and there is like Cold Grim players on the ladder, plus an occasional scenario and whatnot. Heatwave and Purify seem to be okay. Plus I've run into multiple bounty players. So let's go to the ladder. Also appreciate all the support the videos have been getting. If you're not following the channel, you can do it now while we are searching for the game. The button is under the channel description. If you have any deck suggestions, leave them in the comment as well. So it's been taking a while for some reason in this expansion to find your match. Even if I'm like climbing back to the pro rank, I haven't really played last season, but doesn't take more than 30 seconds usually. So let's see, what are we getting? Potentially Colgrim, probably Sirinova, Clock or Mill, or Hypertin is another option. So we are running Mask of Ouroboros here. We got the ring starts in your hand, so you cannot really get rid of it. We have one discard target. I'm keeping Gremist. Yeah, know how it goes. You mulligan your Fuku, she's never coming back. But I would want to have more playable cards. Right. Let's keep it like this. So, the ring starts ticking. Starts with 4 and goes to... I've played 18-point rings, not that hard to do. We're gonna start with a little Hafro here. Gonna wait for a target for Coral to hit. Not really excited about losing the damage. So we Coral, discard more Quark, hope to find I'm not entirely sure about the Birna. Here we want to discard. It's all over the place, by the way. We needed it to be a different. We needed more quirk in the deck so we can run it out. And we wanted skirmishers in hand, but well, unlucky. I think I'll click the half row, removing it from the board, so that he maybe doesn't have a way to copy it. Sadly, when you move cards to the graveyard, it doesn't count as discard, so you cannot do that 3-con skirmisher, so we potentially are playing there in front row. We also missed the compass, but I don't think you can play Lady of the Lake. No reason to unlock this, so probably going for the Alchemy here. A bit unfortunate that we are playing cards from the right of Sunset Wanderers. If you have the opportunity, always play from the left. I'm quite unaware of different Nilfgaard tactical decisions builds. I know the archetypes that are being played, but not the exact deck compositions. Kittens though. That's a 10 buff already. If he's just a Golem Hypertin player, it's quite often happening that they do not have the playable hand round 1. So we continue playing here, and yeah, the Darren front row ignores the damage self ability. We get the engine to remove. Costs us Sunset Wanderers, but also puts us ahead and gives us another playable card, so we have 14 on the ring, 6 on the Swallow. Okay, so he goes all in terms of round commitment. Tries to fix his hand. Nothing new for Nilfgaard. That's an interesting leader. Nothing else came out. And he only drew Snowdrop after. Didn't even get a hat. It's incredible. I'll play this first. If the only playable card in his hand is Wilgefortz, then I'd rather 11 to burn compared to the Ring of Favor 16. He might do offensive Wilge at one point. If he does, he definitely snipes Fuku, right? No. Well, let's see. Wilgefortz plays for 24. Minus something, but there is no 8 to drop out. So cute. He's a clock friend after all. Meaning what? Meaning that we want Gremist and Heatwave. Then we want those for round 3. Also kinda hesitant to play it because well, those are all sitting over cards, right? I didn't miss anything. Let's play it like this.
One who is
Although that was supposed to be the half-row. Him clogging us kinda took me out of it for a second. He was hesitating with the clog still, coated weapons Witcher plays. So quite unfortunate clog hand for the opponent. Will allow it though. Okay, Foucault. Well, we still have 10 cards in the deck, so please give me something. Or do we go into a long round against it? He gets to dry pass with Nova though. I'll try. We also have the Masha Truffle, so we'll try and check round 2. How does that thing work? Give me the target, thank you. And we might be playing Bright Foucault.
He'll strain your throat. Help is not on the way.
You broke my heart. You shall never find peace.
Yeah, I think I'll uncloak myself from that card. But yeah, remember when I mentioned that you might not find your conditions, plus you might not think to 3 cards, so an unfortunate example of the game for the deck. Unfortunate opponent. Tinning wise, we both are doing pretty well. Smart color. Why didn't you go coral and potentially click? We're letting him to cover the point gap. See? You don't need to do the combo. You don't need anything. Just queue into a person who couldn't clock you properly. But yeah, I'm going for the unedited footage for YouTube with this expansion. Not picking the games, just trying it out as it is. It showcases the experience of ladder on the first couple of days after the card drop. So hope you guys are enjoying it. Inspired Zeal. Siege. I've seen a Siege, but Alumni, among other things, still prevalent on the ladder. We'll mull this first. I mean, we have Darren. But at the same time... Okay, that's a bad one. That's a bad one to hit. Do we have... we can discard her. We have Mork. Maybe if he doesn't open with a Defender, then we can discard Gremist as well.
It's not about why, it's about why not. I'm a gentleman.
Yeah, indeed, why not? Why not keep Rafart Ancient Vengeance as it was? 18-16 tempo. Cool.
That might even be amusing.
Okay, that's promising. We need to hit Rafart and for him to not to buff it.
Let's not get in the way of me axe.
I think I'm clicking this as well.
Just one more, sir.
I don't think I'm clicking rain though. Putting that at risk of being a 4 a bit too much. Maybe he doesn't expect the Gigascope, but he can freely winch it up. Ah yeah, he one of the soldiers is actually left alive anyway, sorry. Yeah, I was supposed to click it. Russian with the decisions. We don't really have any more alchemy, so I lost a point here. I think we still click it on the chance that Siege Master dies after 2 turns. No. Doubt he plays Alumni, but maybe he's yeah. Those are actually kind of Alumni cards. This wasn't. Doubt that's the case. Not sure why is he not playing the stockpile then. So he's aiming at killing my coral next turn with the oil.
So be it.
Agremist is what, 6? If necessary, I will just Fuku that, if we'll find Fukusa. And after this round, Freya's Blessing gonna be only active on Little Half-Road. Not really all that excited. We do get to ring for 12, potentially more. A very good card. Also a very good card. I suppose with Darren first, we do play him front row. There is a line, since it moves a card, that you can drop your magic compass to the graveyard if you're not afraid of the squirrel. But I prefer 8 points in this situation. We don't have any alchemy besides the Masha Truffle clicks, so might as well allow him to destroy Little Half-Row. But I hope we will manage to do the thing this game. Okay, so the ring for 14 is good enough. He continues sprinting points though, so maybe, sir, show us some golds. Or alternatively, it would be very welcome if the round ended here. Apparently, not the case. I've been, not gonna lie, enjoying this expansion. Hope you get the same vibes. We got a couple of mishaps with cards not working exactly properly, but most of them are in a pretty good state. And allow to improvise with the deck building. Look at all those orders. Where is your Hubert? Jumping out of the deck. Click the boat. Game turned into click every machine multiple times. We can play basically everything. At one point, he'll run out of cards. We do keep the distance, but with him clicking everything, it's quite painful to continue playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not really bad cards. Okay, maybe. Maybe you play your last card and just go out of the round for now.
These dogs have no honor.
Then we go again. I wonder if there's a heat wave. Could have played heat wave first, but I'm trying to keep it. Okay, and it's that. Good. All is as it should be.
The life of a source isn't a bed of roses, I tell you.
Gerhard has what? Steel 3? I don't think his pool was increased. Goes for teleportation. What a curious choice. I don't think I'm clicking. With all the machines on his side of the board, if he really wants to play out that siege, he can. Yeah, so the read was correct. We knew that it's a gold or a special. We knew that if necessary he creates a bunch of points, so I doubt that those 6 points would have mattered for us. We can Fuku into Birna. Nothing too exciting to play from the deck. We don't even have a proper alchemy to play. If we see triple alchemy, that's quite bad. So I think we play front row, because back row is machine heavy. Take Birna. And we click. Siege out, he played Gerhard. Vengeance, Seltkirk, he only has one. Lead a charge. Look at the 3 top cards. Play 1, move others to graveyard. If there is 3, so you don't have to use it twice, and to get the effect on the second one, you can just keep it as is. So we draw in Bright, Crow Clan Preacher, Crow Clan Preacher. Play Giddy. And hope he doesn't hit with Giddy immediately.
Dark clouds gather over.
So we got second AE as well, the point gap was quite huge. And a leader charge necessary as well. Cool beans. It's not the stockpile that has cancelled into Faulty Sprite, so should be alright. And well, look at that. Is he playing Heatwave with all of those cards? That's the most important question. So we feel the condition. Guys, 8 provisions. You see all the cards not in your deck. And let's go for this one. Save her. I think so. We need to play around the Pride pinks, but it's not really an easy task since we are spawning 3 adjacent units.
Man is an arrogant creature.
So we don't get heat waved. He also uses Faulty Sprite pink here, so the cooldown is going from 4. And yeah, I'm placing it here. It shouldn't matter much. So, can he do something? Scorch us? That's why he plays all the pinging units? No, he doesn't want to leave anything damaged as well. So we play this.
I'm wed to no man, but to the sea and its goddess.
And we go for the Golden Froth. Some 20 points ahead. He bombards, gets a couple more charges. So guys, Gedyneith, 14 provisions in the deck without Gedyneith. I would call for you to try this out. There are different options. If you see the possibility, like in this case, we could have counted the points before, or like assumed what does he have in his deck, and we could have gone for Camby. Camby is big. I'm pretty sure there is a meme deck, or semi-competitive deck to be more precise. The Trance Compass still runs enough thinning, especially if we are talking Lippy, and can utilize. So the card type, no. Which one is legendary? It's not ownership though. Legendary Skellige cards. There is a lot. And if you're playing pinging units, there is Heim for you to grab. You probably don't put that into your deck. Especially with the mysterious puzzle box. You force them to have 13, picking the lowest. And then you get your Heim for an insane value, just keep the pinks. Sometimes it's a toll punish that you're not running. Sometimes it's Camby, because Camby is a legendary, and if you have last say, and they keep your their leader charges and some massive card, and they're potentially overtaken and winning, and if you are ahead for a moment, you can just Camby them, no big deal. And then there was, what? Fukusho, of course, but I'm not entirely sure you're playing deck without Fuku. Ah, yeah, that one was that I was looking for. Wild Boar of the Sea versus Elves potentially swings you the game. I don't think it works well in Alchemy, but if you are running Warriors, Pirates, that's gonna help you. So, once again, thanks for watching, much appreciated, see ya on a stream or in another video, and drop a follow if you haven't. So see ya in the next one. Next one is probably a fun one, gonna be a Shupradea with Lippy and 6 Provision Troll that just got added to the game, this one, because it synergizes well with Snowdrop and you can banish all your bronzes. But that's for the next video tomorrow. Bye bye!